Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, NEO Scavenger. We are here at DMC finally. I'm excited because I haven't been to DMC in the vanilla game since full release since full release. very bright, Falcon, you genius. Yeah, I haven't been here in DMC. Even in the modded runs, I haven't been to DMC in quite a while. I usually avoid it because I've been kind of scavenging about, finding new location, things of that nature. So I haven't been to DMC in a while. So I'm excited because I'm not sure what has been added since the full release came out, and I'm, looking to learn it by myself without looking at the wiki myself, so hopefully I make the right choices, we'll see. But right now we need to go to the junk market because I mentioned I wanted to show you guys what I sold and wanted to show you what I bought. So, without further ado, what are we selling? Oh, we're selling a lot, man. We're making a lot of money right now. We're going to sell this bad boy for sure. Don't even need that. Sell that one for sure. I already have two of them anyway. We'll sell that one as well. And wrench, we're definitely selling that. Reason why I brought you along, you're not a bad weapon. If you hit somebody with a wrench, you fuck them up pretty well. But the thing is that you have to be literally right next to the person, and that's always kind of a danger. So all these binoculars are definitely being sold. Whiskey, I'm considering selling. 181 is a lot of money. But at the same time, whenever you get hurt, whiskey is actually pretty good to purify your wound. Although we have the tough trait, so maybe it's best we just sell it. It's on the maybe category. So we gotten rid of some of that stuff over here. Let's go into our cart. I could sell the snare for 50. And I'm going to hold on to my snares. But I'm going to sell the pistol, which is 277. We also have a revolver somewhere. There it is. Revolver, $71. Okay. Sell that as well. I'm going to hold on to the pistol for now, but I'm definitely going to probably sell it. This needs to go. There is a hunting rifle here. 750. Now, you're probably thinking Falcon sell enough money and get the rifle. That's a very good argument. Yes, I'm aware. The thing is, I'm not a ranged class, so I'm not entirely sure how much I benefit from having a rifle when I'm not exactly a ranged class. I might miss too often, and ammo is always just a really big pain in my ass, so I'm not entirely sure. Now, here's my question. If I bought these, is that going to be for this? I'm going to find out right now. Maybe, right? Oh, it's rifle rounds. Nope. We need pistol rounds. So, I mean, even though I'm not a ranged class, I'm considering keeping the pistol around. Maybe. We'll see. This I'm keeping. And $81 for water purification tablets. Yes, we sell this. Why? Because I usually purify water by hand anyway, so it's a lot easier for me. This one's about to break down. So, you know what? Let me just get rid of it. Map, I guess I'll hold on to it for now. We have two of these shoulder straps over here. It's not really that much money, but I just want the room back, so yeah, I'll throw that in there. Squirrel snare, we're going to have a few in here. I want to keep those for sure. Empty sack is $5.85. How about the one that we have over here? Well, this one has all this because it's expensive, but let me move you here for now. I think we're going to sell the alcohol after all. I like the fact that we're going to get $181 for it. I think we need to take advantage of that. So, if down the line I get hurt severely and I don't have the alcohol, then you could blame me and be like, Falcon, remember when you sold that? And I'll be like, yes, Mom. I remember when I sold it and you told me not to. Good, young man. Not that you guys are my mom, but, technically, whenever you yell at me, I just have flashbacks of my mom doing it. So it's kind of like, I start withdrawing into this little shell of mine. Think of happy thoughts, think of happy thoughts. Either way, that's my sleeping bag or sleepover thing. Let me, you know what? If I may, just because I'm really anal about this, can I... Oh, no, you weren't supposed to go in there. There you go. Yeah, I just wanted to move that over because I want two boxes together. I'm sorry. OCD, man. And then we'll flip you over, place you over here, excuse me. Where does map come from? And you can just kind of hang out here. Okay, I'm just making a little bit of room here if I can. So I'll definitely hold on to that. Everything else over here that I need to sell? Not really. The soft birch bag. Do we even need the soft birch bag? No, right? It's just, well... No, we don't, because we are using this bad boy over here, the duffel bag. So I'm going to definitely sell this guy over here. Because in order to use it, you have to... Where do you have to place this? Yeah, no, fuck that. I want the duffel bag. So the soft birch bag, you serve me... I think the soft birch bag literally served me like probably 2 turns, and then we found the duffel bag, and I was like, oh, alright. So yeah, we'll definitely go down this path. I want to free up my hands, so I'm happy about doing that. Let's move you here. You here. I feel like I have a shit ton of string. That's just possibly taking more space than it's really worth. So They're not gonna get, well, 20 cents. Wow. Look at this guy. Mr. Moneybags over here. I just want to rearrange some stuff over here. And then you're here hanging out. That's okay. Let's make this my drink bag only. So let's just move some of this shit over to this side. And then even you can move over here. Okay. Now then. I don't think I need these bags anymore, so let's just get rid of it. What do we have over here? I'll hold on to this for now, and I'm going to hold on to the pistol. It's 277. This will actually put me over at 1,000, so that's not too bad. We got to consider selling this for sure. We'll see. Alrighty, now is there anything I want to buy from them? Crackers? Nah, I'm good, dog. Don't call me a cracker. That's really... that's really offensive, okay? Gray shirt. This is the tracking bro. They said I should be able to get one of these for free, so I don't need to buy it. I think this only happens if you get basically exiled from DMC for being a douchebag, then you do have to buy it back. But I think we're fine. Cell phone battery, don't need this. You know what? I'm actually a little bit disappointed with what's happening here in this shop. Nothing really of value. I don't want the cell phone. Memory stick is only good, I believe, for the phones, like the iPads, if I'm right. Maybe even the computers. I'm not sure, but I'm not a electrician either way, so I think you have to, or hacking. Is it hacking or electrician? One or the other. I have neither one of them, so it's not going to do me any good. That's about it, huh? You have 2 recipes over here. I'm wondering if you have something new. No. Okay. So, yeah. I'm disappointed by their stock, to be honest with you. I'm not going to buy this. I was considering buying this, but that's for rifles. So, do we sell the handgun? Haha. Oh, it kind of hurts. No, I'll hold on to it for now. I might sell it if we have to, though. Everything else seems pretty cool. I should probably take the meat with me, just in case we get hungry down the road. I wonder what the degrading factor for meat is. $6 for mushrooms. Yeah, we'll take this because we could probably make some stew with it. And then crackers, $2. They have no... That just make me thirsty. No, I won't take that. I'll just take the mushrooms, and I'm considering taking the meat. I definitely am. But yeah, you know what? I'm not. It's only $2.50 though. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. Whatever. Okay, so we're done here. Yes, we are. Okay, so now let's get out of here. Thank you for your kind patronage. You guys didn't really have much for sale. Do I need 2 of these bad boys? Is my other question. I don't think I do, right? Let's see. 51 rifle scope with strap. Sell that too. I think we just need 1 binocular anyway. I think 2 is kind of overkill. So this is 0.90, 0.47. It's actually weighs less. Not too much less, but significantly. I think the binoculars will help us out better then. So yeah, I'll sell that off too, and everything else seems pretty good. I have the gas mask, which has no charges, but, you know, I'll hold on to it just for the hell of it. Everything else I do like. Let's get out of here. Okay, so... Where is Mad Hatter at now? Is it Mad Hatter? Is this fucking Alice in Wonderland? I don't know. Let's come over here. I know there's a Mad Hatter somewhere. Navigating the twisty maze of shacks and tarp shelters, Detroit's massive walls stand as a constant backdrop to the east. Easily half a dozen stories high and probably almost as thick, the city walls are an impressive sight to behold. Armed towers bristling with surveillance arrays stand at regular intervals, keeping watch over the sprawl and likely the city within. Before you, giant vid screens in the 3 gatehouse flash instructions about pass requirements and threat levels as flock of people stream into and out of the gates. You take your place in line on the right, with the others entering the city. When you reach the front of the line, a sinking feeling overcomes you. Heavily armed guards in full combat armor are checking attendees with some sort of scanning device. You're pretty sure whatever these other folks have to get in, you're missing it. When it's your turn, the guard stops you and turns to a monitor installed by the wall. A message reads, "Device not detected, entrance denied." With the efficiency and compassion of an assembly line worker, he directs you away from the line, back outside. Unfortunately, getting entrance to the city may be trickier than just showing up. Alright, here we go. That's Mad Hatter. Okay. Sorry, it's been a while. That's how long it's been. Back outside, you cross the muddy square and stop to survey the area. Where do you go now? Would anyone in the sprawl know about the cryo facility? You're startled when you notice a man has been watching you. He's wearing a long brown coat and matching hat and is leaning on a walking stick. From this distance, you can almost see the glint of his eyes. Below the tribally's brim, though it's probably just your imagination, he takes his time approaching you. As he's near, you notice there's a heavy maculage on his face. It reminds you of one of those old portraits you'd seen in a history textbook. "Folks call me Hatter," he says matter-of-factly. "I think we may be able to help each other. Come with me, if you want to live." Hatter's office is in the husk of, okay, this is just description as to where he's at. Let me just read the actual text here. I have a client, he starts, who collects the heirlooms. He compensates well enough, in fact, that I'd be willing to part with a DMC's visitor pass in exchange. The elevator clunks to a halt? Okay. So, in case you're new to this, he's essentially offering you a job to go acquire some item, and that item gives you passage to the city. He'll give you the pass that needs to get in there. However, I believe the quest itself, I've never done it myself, and I'm scared of doing it because I've gotten so far. If this is our last run in NEO Scavenger, I don't want to come to an end. So I'm going to go with the option that I know for a fact works. So I feel it's a trap. That's what I always felt like. So we're going to go with trapping. Something's fishy here. Something doesn't add up. You're no seasoned mercenary, but you're sure any fixer worth his salt is going to be careful with whom he contacts for work, and a visitor's pass can't be cheap. So there's no way this is just a cakewalk test. Plus, Hatter approached you. Nobody walks into a town out of nowhere and gets that kind of welcome. Something doesn't wash here and it's making you edgy. I don't like this, you say. Sounds like someone's trying to set me up. That gets Hatter's attention. You hear the creak of leather as the guard tenses. He says. Turns out maybe you are worth the extra attention you seem to have garnered. He looks down at a blank spot on his desk. Your, let's call him employer, had a particular interest in you. He leans forward and starts interacting with his security console. Interested enough to open this earned contract with express instructions that it only be assigned to you. Said I'd find you trying to enter DMC. Said he'd front the cost of the visitor's pass if I got you to do it. So yeah, somebody basically set you up that they wanted you to do this mission for a reason we don't know, but I feel that it's kind of risky, so fuck that. So basically, on this, he's going to show you the screen as to who this might be. There, standing where you are now, a black mass about the size of a man talks with Hatter. The details seem to be glitchy, as if there were some sort of dark, colored static distorting the signal, but only around the figure. What's with the censoring, you ask? Don't know. Look normal in person, must be some sort of EM interference. So, I mean, this guy doesn't even want you to see him in a camera, so that's why it's really fishy to me. As a rule, I don't disclose client info like this, but you seem like a decent type. More to the point, resourceful, and while money talks, I'll take a competent operative over cash any day. He reaches into the drawer and pulls out a small black wristband. The pass is yours. I'll keep my ear to the ground for any info of this Reaper fellow and let you know. And hey, maybe you can come around when you're looking for some work. Alrighty. So Hatter has hooked me up. Good. This is to go back into Hatter's office. Now, in the past, I've always gone back to his office and nothing ever happened, so I hope that this time around, he actually does give you some jobs. So let's equip the pass that we just found here. That should just go into one of my wrists, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, it's right there. And then the other one has the hospital wristband. Okay, so we're done here. Thank you, my friend. Let me go back into Detroit Mega City now. And we're just going to phase through this because they're going to let me in. Visitor pass, blah, 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 blah. Authorized. Good. And here we are. DMC itself. Man, I haven't been here forever. I'm not even sure where to start. Okay, so I move around with WASD over here. Okay, so we have the Red Gnome, Gate 11, Detroit Savings Bank, and Haggerty Health Clinic. Let's go to the Detroit Savings Bank. This is the, this is where you kind of want to go if you want to find out about yourself. Every single time I've been here, though, I've always botched this every single time. Like, I've heard that you're supposed to act batshit insane or something. I also heard that it helps if you still have the hospital gun on. But I don't know, I've never made it work, so let's find out if we could do it this time. Detroit Savings Bank turns out to be a surprisingly tricky business to find. It has a presence for certain. Self-service terminals are near ubiquitous, winking at passerby from countertops, ad walls, and alcoves. But there's little more to these terminals than signage, lights, and a screen. There doesn't even appear to be a place to dispense cash nor insert a card. After a bit of walking, though, you eventually find Detroit Savings Bank microbranch with more than a screen. You're outside Detroit Savings Bank, Gate 11 microbench. A secure, climate-controlled booth, slightly larger than a covered bus stop, sits in the sidewalk here. It has the requisite self-serve terminal on the exterior, but looking through the transparent walls, there appears to be an actual human teller inside. Okay, so with mechanic, you could look for an HVAC intake. What I think this does is you probably make it too hot in there so she books it. I don't know which one to do. I'm so freaked out that I'm gonna fuck this up again. But I think if we get her out of there, we could probably go in and then get our information. The thing is that in order to look up the information, we might have to have the mechanics, or not the mechanics skill, but the electrician skill, or the hacking skill, because then you could kind of go into the system and look at the information. Otherwise, without those skills, you can't make it work, I would imagine, right? Common sense here. So, I could threaten to tell her. This is just going to make it worse for you, and then the entire city will be searching for you. So no, we're not going to do that. I think what we do is enter the boot, right? Enter the boot about the boot. I think so. Alright, yeah, so I think we're just going to enter the boot and see what happens here. Because I believe if I send her out of here with the mechanic skill, I'm still going to need probably the hacking ability to get into the information, right? So let's go and enter the boot, maybe? Yeah, let's just enter the boot. You pull the transparent door open and step through. Inside, you're greeted with a bright colored light and dry, tepid air. So the teller, a presentable-looking young woman with straight brown hair, looks up from her terminal warmly. "Hello," she says. "Is there anything with which I can assist you today?" So what I want to do is show her, pretend to be mentally retarded patient. Okay, I've never done this one before, and that's what people told me to do, that you have to do this to, you know, make her freak out. I don't know. So I'm going to do it. I've never done it before. Striking your best, I don't know what's going on expression, you feign the light upon meeting the teller's gaze. Ambling towards her, you fish out something ridiculous and hold it forward her, like, "Ta-da! Oh ho ho, what have we here?" she says, turning it over slowly, and mock out. "Wow, this is impressive. We should deposit this right away." Reaching for a deposit slip, she asks, "And to which account should we deposit this?" I am going to say, give account number, right? Show the teller your medical bracelet. Which one should we go with here? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Which one should we go with? I'm not entirely sure. Well, don't we have the account number? We do, right? Yeah, we do. Yeah, okay. We have the account number. We got that from when we first started the game, right? From the cryo facility. Yeah, so I'm going to give her the account number. Using your offhand, you scrawl the account number in a childlike handwriting. An idea seems to occur to her, and she starts typing into her console. A few minutes later, she turns to you. "Do you know Kale? Are you looking for Kale McAllen?" She starts writing on her notepad. You furtively sneak a peek. McAllen Kale, Concrete Forest Apartments, number 3935, Tower 48. Then she picks up her mobile and starts making a phone call. Already having what you came for, you begin shuffling back towards the door. "Oh wait, Mr. Kindred," she calls after you. "Yes, sorry, may I have the number for Kale McAllen?" Once outside, you duck out of sight and put a block or two between you and the boot. Never know if someone might actually come looking. Oh wow, okay, so this has never happened before. I've never actually gotten this far. I usually bungle this all up. So we know about a Kale McAllen in the Concrete Forest Apartments, which is here in DMC. Alrighty, that's pretty awesome. I believe you find him where? What happened to the apartment? Oh, here we go. Concrete Forest Apartments. Okay, so that's our next destination, right? Totally is. And you know what? I'm going to do that next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. We're actually making some progress here today, so I'm definitely excited. I will catch you next time.